today's a big one on Matchup Monday, but before I get to that, let's do some housekeeping. That's what I couldn't remember last week. So, channel is, you know, I'm not skyrocketing to the top of the friggin' YouTube charts or anything. That's not happening. I'm not under any delusion that that is happening. I'm just finding my niche. I got some friends. I'm cool with, and I like our little clique. And I don't want to get too crazy and have to ever never want to kiss anybody's ass. That's what I've been about since day one with this channel. But someone contacted me that I coincidentally was following them on Instagram because they have funny posts and they cover McFarlane a lot with their posts. And this is Ram Fam Collectibles, Ramirez Family Collectibles. And he hit me up. He was like, I'm just starting, you're just starting. Let's connect and possibly link up, and it'll be like our sponsor. And he has a store that's Ram Fam Collectibles out of Florida. I checked it out, but I was honest. I was like, before I make any moves and fully endorse your website, I have to order something like a normal person, have it shipped to me, see if it comes in a promptly manner, see if it's smooth. I mentioned it because you guys can check it out. I mean, I figured I'd do that for the guy. But I'm not going to take any product or send away for any product, any of that, until I buy product and see how that process goes down. Now, what this will allow is, because I'm still never going to get stuff before the bigger YouTubers, but the stuff I do get, I can do more giveaways and more fun stuff with you guys, contests, and be more interactive. The giveaways, I like the giveaways. I sent the giveaway to I'm a Pop-Tart, and he's a cool guy. He happened to have a channel. I didn't know that. The other winner was an artist. I'm like, wow, I have a YouTube channel that followed me, very cool, and an artist who does like Funko Pop art, who's very fantastic guy. I'll have the link for both them in the description. I'm rambling. I like giving away free shit. It'll just be fun. It'll be good for all of us, and discounts as well. Discount codes like 5%. So we'll be like a team. I'll save money. You'll save money. Enough of that. We got Neca versus Super 7. Two big dogs. One that listen. If you don't know me, most of you guys are new to my channel. I've been criticizing Neca for fucking years, especially when it comes to distribution, kissing Target's ass to get turtles in there, saying they're not going to release stuff, and a week later, 2 months later, it's released, saying they can't do 6-inch stuff, and then it's done. And then Super 7 with their quality control, with Brian Flynn's bullshit. So I don't have like a favorite in this this race that we're doing today. So it's gonna be fun, I guarantee it. And let's get to that now on Toy Games. See if I'm playing little fucking drums or something. Hey! Oh! Toy Games! Toy Games! Okay, first up, we have Rocksteady. Obviously, one is from the Toon line. One is a remake of their version of how the Playmates toys were. And I know someone commented that I can't do McFarlane versus Marvel because they aren't the same scale. It's like, come on. I'm not going to set rules to how I match up figures. I would never be able to do it. So, both are pretty damn perfect for what they wanted to do. So this is going to be tough. And I already kind of knew, you know, most of the time I get the figure on the wood here and I get swayed once they're both here. And I'm like, holy shit, I thought I was going to pick this, but I'm picking that. You can get with this or you can get with that. Oh, you old heads might know what that is. So first of all, this helmet, for some bizarre reason, didn't come with this Rocksteady. So weird. It came with a set that was just released with like the baby turtles. So right off the bat, you might not even have that helmet. And that is the devil. The devil is in the details with why I am picking Super 7's Rocksteady. And I'll move you to the side because you're a loser. I mean, he's a great figure though. The reason being, it's very, not only is the paint great, the way they put in the little blacks in there, The sculpt work is great. The little raised bumps. The rhino skin looks good on this arm. Looks like rhino skin. This strap right here for the helmet is the real like vinyl military material they would use. I love that little detail. I think that is so cool. And instead of doing plastic, they just used the material. Really, whoever did that at work that day, I hope someone gave them props, because it really is such a cool little detail. So we have Super 7 up 1-0. Let's just continue with the duo. This is Bebop. Both, once again, perfect for what they set out to do. You can't get a better tune looking Bebop. You can't get a better remake of the Playmates toy. Absolutely one of... This Rocksteady and Bebop are two of Super 7's best. If you are a Turtle fan and have no interest in Super 7 stuff, you should do yourself a favor and at least own Rocksteady and Bebop. When you turn him around, you see that Foot Clan symbol on the back. I don't believe the original toy had that. Really nice touch. The laces look good. Everything looks great on it. Here's why. I mean, when you have two perfect figures, what it comes down to is a little detail. And whereas Rocksteady had that vinyl strap or whatever that material was, as I babble, this open mouth, you know, so you don't always need two head sculpts. When I open this mouth, now you have a different look for Bebop. And it's almost like you have two heads. If this mouth could open, I would probably give it to Super 7. But it can't. We're at 1-1. Figured we'd get away from the Turtles for a second and do a Schwarzenegger figures, properties, characters, whatever. Terminator from the police scene where he invades the police station, and Conan where he invades or sneaks into what's his den, Darth Vader guy, King Jaffrey Joffer. I'm forgetting his name. James Earl Jones. I forget the character in the movie. Jeez, and I have the figure. Whatever. I actually really like this figure, and they both have blood on them as well. I like that face. I think it's a pretty good Arnold face. I really do. I think it's a fun toy. Here's my issue. If you're gonna go out of your way to get the Conan license and have Arnold be on a figure and charge $60, you can't be lazy and reuse one of your He-Man bucks. This has had a lot of sculpt on it, but it's the same buck, and they just they did some tooling over that buck, and I just think it makes it more of a toy and less, not less special because it's more of a toy, because I love toys. I just feel like it should have been its own thing, its own new buck. I feel like they got lazy, and the amount of detail, you don't always need a super amount of detail to win me over. Sometimes I like things to be toyetic, as people say. You can't see my little quotes. That is toyetic. You can have a lot of fun. You could put him invading Snake Mountain or something. He's cool, but not as cool as this Terminator. It is pretty damn close to perfection. Pretty damn close to a movie prop. So I have to give it Neca to Neca. I believe we are now at 2-1 Neca. This one is close to home because this is Mukman, who was a garbage man, turned into this guy, and I am a garbage truck driver, so it kind of hits home. Listen, even though this is, the cartoon had, the Playmates toys had all this wacky shit on it. These bugs everywhere, the frog. I don't like this figure because of that frog or that worm. I like it because I like the face. I like those eyes bulging out. I like the way they did Joe Eyeball better. I mean, Neca's is perfect to the cartoon, and that's what they worked with what they had. But Super 7 almost went above and beyond with this sculpt. This is... The original figure did have this bone, but it was unpainted. So you probably couldn't even notice that was a bone. I don't know. I don't have the original figure near me to know what they added. But these eyes alone and the tongue, the gloss that's on the eyes and the tongue is a nice touch. And it's... They haven't replicated figures this good since the Rocksteady Bebop. And this Mukman, I'm telling you, this is almost a no contest. Now, I did add an accessory. I sculpted this myself with the Neca Mukman. They kind of gave you a little can of ooze, but I kind of made my own ooze just to flesh it out. I like this figure. I do. I love this guy. This guy is almost a must-have if you're a Turtle fan. So now we had Arnie and Bebop. We have Mukman, Rocksteady. So we're at 2-2. Okay. 2-2. Let's go to the next one. Okay, once again, both nailed it. They're both perfect figures. Besides that, Super 7 Conan, every figure here today was perfect. As much as I get on Super 7 for being bullshit, I got most of these at a discounted price. So there is that. These have a very similar design. They both have that metal foot. They both have the gun. They both have the clear body. So the others were kind of, well, they weren't that different. The Mukman was probably the most different. This has a nice little evil skull head in there that is freaking sick. And I almost want to give it to him for that. But something about the way this is painted, it's not as solid, it's not as punched in like the Rocksteady and Bebop. You see where the quality starts to take a dip with Super 7. It's all over the place. With the NECA paint jobs, very consistent. And the way they captured this soft look, that's why I'm giving it to NECA. This paint job misses the mark. It's too glossy. The purple, there's no separation. I put that Rocksteady back. Rocksteady had those nice little black wash, little tones of shading. This one, it's almost just all blended in, muted. You can't see the detail in this muscle striations. Geez, that's a tough one. So NECA wins today. It was closer than I thought. The thing is this, though. The figure that I would have to keep if I had to pick one is this bad boy right here. I didn't feel guilty. I got that guy for $55. I don't feel bad about that. You're getting two figures for that price. He's huge. He's a massive sculpt. Look at the frieze by McFarlane. This guy's massive, cool piece of art. This is a fucking piece of art right here. You know, so got to give credit where credit is due. This is my favorite figure of the bunch. NECA did win. Not by a landslide. They won because they care a little more about when they get a property. When they got Terminator, they cared a little more than Super 7 did when they got Conan. That's today's show. Tomorrow I'm going to talk more about NECA and Super 7, coincidentally. Just going to be a talk. Sometimes I just want to talk to you guys. You know what I mean? Just a one-on-one, person-to-person. Let's just talk and see what you guys say. If you can, I said I wouldn't ask for subscriptions after 1,000 subscribers. I'm not. But I will ask if you could please hit that stupid notification bell because my stuff just probably gets buried. So do me that favor. Take care. Have fun.